Yo, what's up everybody, it's Thomas here, and we're about to dive into a story that's wilder than finding a golden ticket in your Wonka bar. Except this time, it's about digital gold mines and memes. In 2013, two techies made a joke. That joke turned into a billion-dollar reality. This is the insane story of Dogecoin and the Memecoin madness that flipped the internet upside down. You may think memes are just for laughs, but what if we told you that behind the laughs lies a financial revolution? Buckle up, because the Memecoin game is wilder than you think. It all started with Jackson Palmer and Billy Marcus, two software engineers who were, honestly, probably kinda bored with their lives. They were tired of how seriously everyone was taking this whole cryptocurrency thing. Bitcoin was booming, but everyone was walking around like they were in a super serious documentary. These guys were like, dude, can't we have some fun with this? So they created something completely stupid, and they knew it was stupid, which is what made it brilliant. They created Dogecoin, a currency based on a meme. You know, that Shiba Inu dog with the broken English captions like much wow and so rich. Even they didn't think it would actually work. Palmer even called it a satirical cryptocurrency. It was like, hey, look at how ridiculous this crypto craze is. Let's make a coin about a dog meme. But then, the internet did its thing. Dogecoin became more than just a joke. Imagine this, Reddit threads blowing up, Twitter going bonkers, TikTok dances about Dogecoin, even YouTube comment sections flooded with "to the moon" comments. Dogecoin spread faster than a wildfire in a dry forest. It was the perfect storm. A cute dog mascot you just wanted to hug, a silly concept that made everyone smile, and a crypto boom already in motion. But Dogecoin felt different. It wasn't trying to be the next Bitcoin, all serious and stuff. It was like, hey, let's just have some fun, make some money, and maybe buy some treats for our real-life doggos. And the internet responded in the best way possible, by making it go viral. People started using Dogecoin for all sorts of awesome things. Imagine this, you're scrolling through Twitter and suddenly, bam! Elon Musk, the real-life Tony Stark, the guy who sends rockets into space and wants to colonize Mars, tweets one word, Doge. The entire internet collectively loses its mind. That single tweet sent Dogecoin's price soaring by over 20% in minutes. It was like watching a rocket launch. But instead of a rocket, it was the price of a meme coin. But Elon wasn't done playing with the internet. Tweet after tweet, with every meme and off-the-cuff comment, Elon turned Dogecoin into a cultural icon. He even gave it a new nickname, the People's Crypto. He posted memes about it that probably got 1 billion likes each. Hold on to your hats, folks, because things are about to get even crazier. Dogecoin's success was like opening Pandora's box, but instead of unleashing evils, it unleashed a tidal wave of meme coins. Suddenly everyone and their grandma were creating cryptocurrencies based on memes. We had Shiba Inu, SafeMoon, Floki Inu, another dog coin because why not? Akita, Pitbull, Hoge. I mean, you name an animal or a random funny word and there was probably a meme coin for it. Each one of these coins claimed to be the next Dogecoin. They all promised insane returns like turning $10 into $1 million overnight. And for a while, they actually delivered. Shiba Inu, the Dogecoin spin-off, rose over 50 million% in less than a year. Imagine the look on those early investors' faces when they checked their portfolios. They turned a few bucks into enough money to buy a private island. The hype was real. Remember that feeling you had as a kid when you realized summer break was over and you had to go back to school? Yeah, that's kind of what happened with the Memecoin craze. The party couldn't last forever. The music stopped, the snacks ran out, and the rug got pulled. Hard. The crashes were brutal. SafeMoon, one of the hottest memecoins, lost over 90% of its value within a few months. It was like watching a balloon deflate at warp speed. Countless other tokens turned out to be scams designed to make the creators rich while everyone else lost their shirts. Developers vanished into thin air. Here's the thing about the Memecoin craze. While average Joes like you and me were betting our rent money on dog-themed tokens, the big players, the billionaires and institutions, were playing a different game. They were playing chess while everyone else was playing checkers. They saw the meme coin craze coming a mile away. They knew how to manipulate the hype, how to use their influence to pump up the price and then sell before the inevitable crash. They bought in before the hype went mainstream, using their vast resources to accumulate massive amounts of these tokens for pennies. Then, they used their platforms and connections to spread the word. They'd hire influencers to shill the coins, plant stories in the media, and create a frenzy on social media. The price would skyrocket, fueled by FOMO, and the dreams of becoming the next crypto millionaire. And then, just when the music was loudest and everyone was dancing, they'd cash out. They'd sell their holdings at the peak, making off with millions while everyone else was left holding the bag. So, after all the craziness, the scams, the crashes, where does that leave our original meme coin hero Dogecoin? Well, unlike most of its imitators, Dogecoin didn't just fade away, it evolved. It refused to die. It's now accepted as payment by some major retailers, like you can actually buy stuff with Doge. It has an active development team working on improving its technology and expanding its use cases. There are even space missions being planned with Dogecoin funding because why not? And of course Elon Musk still supports it. Mark Cuban, the billionaire owner of the Dallas Mavericks, is a fan. We're living in a strange new world, my friends. We're living in the meme economy, where memes have the power to move markets, where jokes can become financial assets, and where influencers hold more power than institutions. From GameStop to Dogecoin to NFTs, the lines between the internet and the real world, between memes and money, are blurring. This isn't a fad, this isn't going away. This is a generational shift in how we perceive value. The meme economy is a wild, unpredictable, and often hilarious place. Look, I'm not gonna lie. Memecoins can make you rich overnight, or leave you broke just as fast. They're not investments, they're speculations. It's like gambling, but instead of slot machines, you're betting on memes. So, if you're gonna play the meme coin game, only enter with money you can afford to lose. Don't be that person who remortgages their house to buy Dogecoin, and never forget, in a world where attention is currency, memes are the new gold. This is Visionary Vibe, bringing you the truth behind the trends. See you in the next one.